Hi guys, it's Amy. Welcome back to my channel. We are gonna do a little Q&A today while I get ready. I'm gonna be taking some Instagram pictures and filming some things, so I decided let's do a little get ready with me Q&A. Jay's with me right now, so he might make an appearance here and there. So on Instagram, I asked you guys to ask me a couple questions. We're gonna go right through them. And yeah, let's get started. I'm gonna do, let me move you guys back a little bit. I think I'm gonna do a, Jay, no chewing on your toys when I'm filming. As I was saying, I think I'm gonna do my hair in a slick bun because I did that the other night and I really liked it. So also my hair right now is it's just a lot of curls and I'm not in the mood to fix it, so we're just gonna slick it back. The first question is, how did you start in the influencer world? So actually I didn't start this, like, at least taking it seriously per se, until last year. Basically in college I kind of dabbled in like brand collabs here and there, but I never took it seriously, or at least like seriously to make it my full-time job. I just kind of did it for fun and like to put on my resume and to say that I like did these kind of things, because I wanted to work in social media in some way, shape, or form. I just never expected myself to be like an influencer, like a content creator. But I naturally am very creative. And I actually graduated college in 2020. So literally in the peak of the pandemic was when I graduated. I had no job. I had nothing lined up. All of the job applications, or all the jobs that I applied to, just stopped hiring because of the pandemic. So I was screwed when it came to graduating, and I was unemployed. So I decided that it was a sign that I needed to focus on myself and do everything for myself that I wanted to do before I jumped into a corporate job and sold my soul to corporate America. So I started posting on Instagram. I started taking it really seriously, and I was like, if this is something that I want to do, I might as well just put 100% effort into it, because I don't know when I'm going to be able to have the time to do this again. So I literally took myself out. I would take pictures by myself, and I posted really consistently. And, you know, the collaboration started coming in, the followers started to grow, the community started to grow, and yeah, now it's my full-time job, which is amazing. So moral of the story is, started influencing last year. I just kind of put myself into this industry. That's like, I mean, there's no like set way to get into this industry. You just kind of have to make room for yourself, and that's exactly what I did. Someone said, your favorite drink. Non-alcoholic favorite drink, probably coffee, the one I make every single day on my Instagram stories. Or if it's alcoholic, I've been very into tequila lately. I'm usually not a tequila person. So if I'm going out, I just do tequila soda with extra lime. But if I'm getting drinks like casually, or like if I'm at dinner, a Paloma is pretty good. I'm also like a big Moscow Mule girl, but I'm not gonna like order Moscow Mules at the bar. But I'd order a Moscow Mule at dinner for sure. Tequila Mule. Taco Bell order. If you guys know me, if you're an OG, I am a big Taco Bell queen. Sober and drunk, I like Taco Bell, and that's when you know. It's my guilty pleasure. Some people think it's disgusting. It's my guilty pleasure. I'm obsessed. Taco Bell, please sponsor me. Taco Bell order is cheese quesadilla. Well, it really just depends on my mood, but always cheese quesadilla. The Crunchwrap Supreme's pretty good, but I don't get that every single time. Doritos Locos Taco, and the hi Jay, cheesy gordita crunch. So good. Worst date experience. Guys, I'm gonna be completely honest. I've never had a worst date experience because I've never been on like a first date or a blind date or like any sort of like get to know each other date where it's been like awkward or like a bad experience. I've only been on dates with like my past boyfriends. So I honestly like don't have a worst date experience, and I feel so, like I just feel so weird saying that. Like I've never had a bad experience because I've never been on like a date where it was awkward or I just like didn't know them. So sorry about that one. What do you say when people ask you what you do / what your job is? Okay, so honestly, now that the world is back to normal and like people are going out, I've been asked this question a lot. And you know, like when I'm out socializing, mingling. So what I say, I'm like, oh, I'm just a content creator on social media. Some people don't know what that is. So they say, you work in social media. I just say like, yeah, I work with a bunch of fashion brands, beauty brands, like helping to promote their campaigns or their products. That's all I say. I don't like saying like, oh, I'm an influencer, because I mean, I don't even like professionally, I don't even call myself an influencer. Even though I just answered a question that's like, how did you get into the influencer world? But I call myself, professionally, I call myself a content creator. That's what I do. And yeah, that's what I say to everyone. I just say I'm a content creator that works. I'm a content creator on social media. That's what I say. Keep it short and sweet. So someone said, talk about your heritage if you can. Did you grow up in the US? So yes, if you guys don't know, I'm 100% Assyrian. My whole family is from Syria. Both my mom and my dad are from Syria. My dad moved here when he was like 3, I think. And then my mom moved here when she was a teenager. So I'm 100% Assyrian. I grew up here in Chicago. I was born and raised in Chicago. And yeah, both my parents speak Assyrian. My grandparents moved to America. So my grandparents on my dad's side moved to America when my dad moved here. And then my grandparents on my mom's side actually moved here, I think like 7 years ago. I think 6 or 7 years ago. So yeah, that's the little background about me. Where do you find your inspo for your outfits? So I'm a big Pinterest girl. I also love the Instagram Explore feed, because my Explore feed right now is like a bunch of like early 2000s throwback pictures, which I love. I'm very into that right now, like early 2000s fashion. I feel like it's my inner child like finally being able to dress like how all of these models and stuff dressed in the early 2000s, and obviously like when I was little I couldn't dress like that, so now I'm fully embracing that moment. But I love Pinterest, and you guys can follow me on Pinterest. I think it's just Amy Diala 9. And yeah, but that's where I find most of my outfit inspo. Also, what I do is when I'm picking out an outfit, there's always like one piece that I specifically want to wear. So let's say like I want to wear a pair of black boots that I just received, or like that have been sitting in my closet that I just need to wear. I will force myself to find any sort of outfit that goes with those black boots, and that's what I'm gonna wear. So I always recommend picking one item, whether it's a top, pants, skirt, whatever, and just going with that piece and then making an outfit around it, versus just saying like, oh, I really just don't know what to wear. Like, just start with one piece and you're like, okay, no matter what, I'm gonna wear this, and then figure it out from there. Most and least favorite thing about moving. Okay, so least favorite thing about moving, at least for me, was the fact that I moved. I didn't have like a set move-in day. I moved within like a whole, it took me a whole month to move in, just because I didn't have like any furniture I needed to move from like one place to another. It was just basically like all of my personal items. So it took a really long time, and I was going back and forth, which literally took like, I'm not kidding, probably 5 years off my life. That's how exhausted I was the month I was moving. So that was probably the worst part. Also, the fact that furniture takes so long to ship. Also, things are on back order. Like it just took way too long for my apartment to come together, and it still is coming together. Like, it's not done at all. So that was probably the worst part. The best part about moving is the fact that it's literally a new chapter in your life, and you know it and you feel it. Like, it has this whole energy to it, and it feels so amazing. So I'm just like trying to embrace the fact that like I'm in a completely new chapter of my life. I'm the main character. I can start over and just do and be the best version of myself. I don't know if that makes any sense. I just feel like I remember like that first month or that first week when I actually started living in my apartment, I literally felt like it was the beginning of a movie for me. Like, I was like, oh my god. Like, it was like that opening scene where you like wake up in the morning and you're like in this whole different world. I don't know, that's how I felt. I also just like have big main character energy, so I don't know if it's just me. How many siblings do you have? So I actually have a younger brother. His name is Peter. He's 21. And he's single and lives in Chicago, if anyone's interested. So yeah. How to find your style. I think, I mean, for me, I don't have a set style, so I don't know. But I would recommend, just if you see something you like, just get it. Like, even if you think it's like out of your comfort zone, or it's like not something you would usually wear, just get it. And then eventually over time, I feel like you'd start to understand how to style certain things, what looks good on you, what doesn't look good on you, and just kind of experiment. You can go to the thrift store too and just pick out a bunch of things that you think are cool and experiment with those if you want to be like on a budget. But yeah, definitely just like stepping out of your comfort zone, especially if you like something but you're scared to wear it, just fucking wear it. Like, who cares? We only have one life. We just sat at home for a full year. Like, literally wear whatever you want and keep experimenting, keep trying out different things. Eventually it'll come to you and it'll get a lot easier. You just have to, you know, put in some effort and trying to figure out what you like. Because it's not just gonna come to you if you just sit there and be like, oh, I don't know what to wear. Or like, I don't know how to find my style. Like, get out there, search online, make a Pinterest board. You know, you gotta put some effort into it. Coping mechanisms for anxiety from your experience. So I've actually dealt with really bad anxiety, like really bad in 2020. I've definitely had it before, but 2020 was just the absolute worst for me. And it really got to a point where it was I couldn't do anything. Like, I was either like, I need to get help, or I'm going to suffer for the rest of my life and not live my life for me. I'm going to be living it for my anxiety. And it got really bad to the point where it was unmanageable. So I started therapy. I think literally January 1st of 2021 I started therapy, and I started seeing someone for it. And they obviously teach you, you know, how to prevent it, how to get through it when you're having anxiety attack, or when you're having anxiety in general. My anxiety got so bad to the point where I couldn't drive anymore at one point, which was really scary. So if you are feeling any sort of anxiety, or even if you're feeling no anxiety at all, just go see someone about it, because you might as well treat it before it starts taking over your whole life. So I recommend seeing someone, but also seeing someone can only do so much. You have to put in the work too. I started meditating, I started journaling as well, which really helped me. And also, if you feel like you are anxious because of certain people or a certain environment, you need to get out. Like, you need to drop those relationships, you need to leave. I mean, obviously it's easier said than done, but if places or people are making you anxious, you need to leave, because you cannot grow in a place that you've outgrown, and you cannot fix an environment, and you cannot fix other people. You have to fix yourself, and the way to fix yourself is by leaving whatever is bothering you. So yeah, that's what I recommend. What's something you're proud of yourself for in the past year? Boy, a lot. I think I've grown a lot within June of 2020 to June of 2021. Like, holy shit, it makes me emotional just thinking about it. Hold on, I'm gonna cry, hold on. Okay, but I think, actually it's not I think, I know, I'm definitely so proud of myself for how much I've grown to love myself. Like, I used to depend, I mean, I didn't even used to depend on people. I just used to like seek love and validation from others. And now that I look back on it, that's so wrong. I think that I've really grown to love myself and love to spend time with myself and be independent and be confident in who I am, because there's only one me, so I might as well just enjoy it. So I'm really proud of myself for that, and I'm also really proud of how far I've come in being a content creator, especially in 1 year. I think that's so crazy how I've built this community, and you guys are so supportive and such an amazing group of people to have, and it like blows me away. I think, like, I always do things for my inner child, and I always think about like, holy shit, if little Amy could see what big Amy is doing right now, she'd think she's the coolest bitch on the planet. So yeah, I'm really proud of myself. I'm really proud of my career, the career that I've built for myself, and I'm really proud of the personal growth and the self-love that I've developed within the past year. Your go-to coffee order. Okay, so I don't order coffee out, but if I do, it's usually, if I go to Starbucks, it's a iced chai tea latte with oat milk. Any other place I really don't get coffee outside of my house. If I go anywhere else, I'd probably just get like an oat milk latte, like an iced one. But at home, you guys know I use my Nespresso every single day. I really like the caramel cookie pod and the vanilla custard pod. And I also use this Aldi creamer from, it's called like Friendly Farms, and it's vegan. It's almond milk, I think. And I use the caramel one and the vanilla one. I also put Vital Proteins vanilla collagen powder in my coffee. And yeah, that's my go-to at home. And then Starbucks is a chai tea latte, and anywhere else would just be probably like an oat milk latte. I don't know if I answered this question, or like, I guess I kind of touched on this, but how did you build your confidence and grow as a person? So I need to brush out my brows. So it definitely took me hitting, definitely not rock bottom, but like getting into, you know, a deep sadness to realize my worth. I just kind of grew to understand. I had like an epiphany with myself that there's only one me in this whole world. And basically, I have to live with myself forever, whether I like it or not. So I might as well just fucking like it. Like, I mean, that's just how I came about it. Like, I was like, it's either this or it's absolute, like, or it's either you're gonna live with yourself and be the main character and have a great fucking life so that when you're on your deathbed, you can say, you know what? I don't have any regrets. I loved myself, and that's it. Or I'm gonna be on my deathbed and say, oh, I wish I did this. Oh, I wish I appreciated myself more. Oh, you know, whatever. That's like my biggest fear. So I was like, you know what? I only have one life, and might as well just live it like it's a fucking movie for myself. Hold on, I need to do my eyeliner. I can't do it and talk at the same time. I think when I stopped relying on other people was when I truly gained my confidence. Like, the only person you should be seeking validation from is yourself. And once you start being authentically, also this is another thing, once you start being authentically yourself, things just start to fall in place for you. Like, also, you are doing a disservice to yourself by not loving yourself and not being 100% yourself and being confident in yourself, because like at the end of the day, like, why are you trying to be other people? Like, you were put on this earth to be you. So you might as well be you, because then you're doing a disservice for yourself, and you're doing the disservice for the other people that will eventually come into your life and appreciate you for you. If you are not going to be yourself, you are attracting the wrong people. You're attracting the people that are not made for you. So, I mean, I don't know if that makes any sense, but I think spending time with yourself and being yourself and understanding what you like and what you don't like definitely helps with confidence. And just doing things for yourself, not relying on other people, definitely helps boost your confidence as well. Okay, let's answer one more. Well, let me do my mascara and highlighter. We're gonna answer one more and then we're gonna be done, because I feel like this is getting a little long. Fun fact, I think 3 weeks ago I stabbed myself in the eye with my mascara, and now my right eye just twitches every time I put mascara on. I think my right eye has PTSD from me. Like, she is terrified. She's twitching already. Okay. Oh, no, we're doing fine. Oh, no, she's twitching. What is your favorite home purchase? I just overlined my lips with lipstick. I don't know if that worked or not. But my favorite home purchase, I mean, it would be rude if I didn't say my Anthropologie mirror, because I really waited that one out. So I'm gonna say my Anthropologie mirror because she is the queen of this apartment. Like, she runs the whole show. So definitely the Anthropologie mirror. How to stay confident and wear what you want to wear without caring about others. So I guess this kind of goes with the whole confidence thing. But again, you only have one life. We also just sat at home for a full year. We have clothes sitting in our closet. I just kind of tell myself, like, I need to wear this now or else it's either gonna go out of style or I'm gonna get sick of it if it's just gonna keep sitting in my closet over and over again. Like, don't wait for an event or a specific time to wear something. If you want to wear it, just wear it. You only have one life. I mean, I kind of started doing that, and it makes me feel better about myself. Like, also I saw something that was like, where did I see it? I gotta think, hold on. I don't know where I saw it, but it basically said that, like, if you're not gonna stand out, someone else will. Which is so true. Like, if you're not gonna wear what you want, or you're too scared about what other people may think about you, someone else is, like, gonna take over that role. And, like, I don't even know if that makes sense. Basically, wear whatever the fuck you want. If you're living your life for other people, you're living a life that's completely wasted. Put pomade in my hair now. I mean, like, think about when you were younger. I mean, we all were really insecure. I mean, I'm not gonna talk for everyone. I was really insecure when I was younger. I always wanted to be like other girls. I always tried to be like other girls. I would try to go shop at the same stores as them and wear the same clothes as them and do the same exact activities as them. And now that I look back on it, I mean, yes, I was younger and I was naive and whatever. Like, why did I waste that time trying to impress other people or do things to be like other people when I could just be myself? The greatest gift in life is being yourself. So wear whatever the fuck you want and enjoy the clothes that you have. If you bought something that isn't really your style or that you think is, you know, too much or just whatever, fucking wear it and own it. Because there's only one you. And you might as well just fucking enjoy it. I've said that a million times, but I mean, it's true. Okay, I think that's all I'm gonna answer because I feel like this video is getting long. But yeah, I'm officially done with my makeup. I think we did a good job today. I did a little inner corner action with the eyeliner. But let me take you guys in better lighting so we can say bye. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. My camera's literally dying right now, so this is the perfect time to end it. Let me know if you guys like this in the comments below. Make sure to like and subscribe. Also, make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok if you do not already, and I will see you guys next time.